Yeah, morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Somerset Man walking. So I'm walking up through a place called King's Wood. And apparently King's Wood is home to a lot of toads. I was just looking at the trees as well. And all the trees are changing already, aren't they, this year? About a month early, do you think? It's almost looking like autumn. You know, I know we're coming up to the end of August, but they wouldn't normally start changing until sort of end of September, going into autumn. But they know what they're doing, don't they? Trees, very clever things. So yeah, walking up through a place called King's Wood, not to be mistaken with the suburb of Bristol, King's Wood. This is actually King's Wood. And I'm going to walk up to Wavering Down. And hopefully by the time I get up there, it's a bit misty up on the hills, I'll be able to get some shots of Crook Peak where I was the other day. Give you an idea, because when I was up at Crook Peak, I mentioned Wavering Down. I can't remember exactly how high up it is. I think Wavering Down is slightly lower than Crook Peak. I may be wrong. I will look it up, but and get a few closer shots of Cheddar Reservoir. Well, I'll probably end up at Cheddar Reservoir. So onwards guys, just going very steep walking up through these woods. Let's go and check out Wavering Down, eh? Just got a glimpse there of the side of the res. Very misty down in the bottom, almost eerie, beautiful. Brent Knoll right in front of me. Looks like an island at the moment. You can imagine what it used to be like years ago before the levels were drained. Like an island. Beautiful golden light up here this morning. But we are heading up there, beyond the mountain. It's completely in front of you, and up to the trig point. I can see the trig point right at the top of the hill, glowing in the sunlight, guys. So onwards, let's climb. There is Wavering Down, right ahead of us there. About a mile, something like that. I'm in no rush today, it's bank holiday weekend. It's a fresh Sunday morning. The sun is coming up behind me. It's going to be another beautiful day. And tomorrow. And then apparently rain, which we desperately need, don't we guys? On Tuesday. So I thought I'd take the opportunity and get myself out, get some fresh air into the lungs and walk up here, guys. 274 metres above sea level. So not quite as high as I thought. So that's slightly less. No, slightly more, isn't it? I think than Crook Peak. Yeah, so yeah, it would be slightly higher. Not by a lot. And certainly not the highest point on the Mendips, but beautiful all the same. I'm hoping by the time I get to the top, although it's beautiful, the mist clears and we get views across the levels again. So onwards. Nice flat part of this. It is beautiful up here. Like I said, all the autumn colours. I mean, it's strange for me to be saying that in August, but it's true. I'm looking, all the trees are changing. The landscape's changing. I mean, obviously it's ever so dry. So I'm just looking up on Wavering Down now. As I'm getting, it's very, very steep climb up there. As I'm getting closer, I can just see the trig point disappearing because obviously I'm going up to the base of the hill. So yeah, guys, but it's a beautiful morning to be up here. I think I'm going to have a sweat on by the time I get there, up there though, yeah. Great stuff. Yeah, it's a Crook Peak 1.5. Or was it 1 1/4? Oh, it doesn't matter, I'm not going to Crook Peak. Be walking about halfway there, I guess. But yeah, we should be able to see Crook Peak when we get at the top of Wavering Down. I'm just coming to the foot of the hill now, guys. So the next time I will be filming, I'll pick you up when we're up at the trig point. Because I'm certainly gonna be huffing and puffing by the time I get at the top of this. Oh. Yeah, quite misty up on the top here, guys, but the highest, sorry, not the highest point, I'm on the highest point. Crook Peak is over there in the distance, just about pick that out. Just pan round, like I said, very early morning mist down in the levels, so not the views that we normally get or what I have been getting. The cloud is coming up here now as the mist is burning off, and then you'll be able to see just about Cheddar Reservoir in the distance there. We will finish the video up down there, go and take a look, see what the water levels are like. So I may have got my height measurements wrong earlier, I can't remember what I said, but this is the highest point of Wavering Down, and it's 211 meters above sea level, so 20 meters higher than Crook Peak, guys. Just having a little sit down, guys. Yeah, very misty down in the bottom there. Like I said earlier, Brent Knoll just there looks like it's surrounded by water because of the mist. And I'm looking down on Cheddar Reservoir, like I said, now I can see it's starting to, the mist is sort of lifting, but coming up over here. Fantastic, guys. I think I'm gonna head on back down in a bit after I've had me rest and go down and have a look and see how low that res is. If it's anything like Blagdon Lake, well, wow. I'm amazed we haven't had a hosepipe ban yet, but then I suppose the water companies are just trying to keep people happy, aren't they? Trying to keep the public happy. What happens if we end up with no drinking water, you know? Yeah, I'll have rationed water in a minute, and people are still watering their gardens here in Somerset, you know? It just doesn't seem right to me, but I'm just a country bumpkin, eh? What do I know? So just leaving Wavering Down and the trig point behind me, guys. I gotta walk back down now through the wood. Well, get myself down across here first and then through the wood. And then it is a hop in the car. I could walk there, but be lazy. And yeah, hop in the car and go down and have a little stroll around the res, eh? See you there, guys. Fair play. I just seen a young couple walking up. He's got a kiddie on a, you know, one of those, not rucksacks, what do you call them? A kiddie carrying thing on his back. And she's obviously very heavily pregnant and she's walking up that steep bit behind me. I said, God, I didn't realise at first she was, you know, carrying like, I said, God, it's a bit steep this bit. And I looked, I thought, Christ, especially for her. And that youngster, he'd be able to say, well, I've already been up Wavering Down, can't remember much of it, but I went up there. Bless her, carrying a child in the belly there. Very steep bit that as well. Fair play to her, it never been winded, it's steep like, oh dear. Anyway, onwards, down to the res, guys. Yeah, so guys, just down here at the res, and again, very low. You know, like I said earlier, it's not surprising. Or did I say it earlier, or did I say it in my last video? Not surprising, no rain since the beginning of June, I believe. I've never seen Cheddar Reservoir so low. Not much wildlife on the res, there normally is. I'm just holding my camera around a little bit more, guys, so you don't get the sun glare. But yeah, very little wildlife this time of year. If you come down here in the winter time, it's thriving. And the water level would be around there, guys, where that watermark is. As you can visibly see the difference in the colour there. Yeah, so very low indeed, isn't it, guys? Quite often walk around here because it's dead flat. It's beautiful scenery. When you get round the back of the lake there, you can look across the levels, and then the other way is up onto the Mendips, Cheddar Gorge, etc. So I know that when I get down to the tower here, I'll show you in a minute, which won't be doing a lot because it's so low, you'll be able to see Wavering Down and Crook Peak. Wavering Down where I've just been, in Crook Peak where I was the other day, guys. Spinning round. Yeah, so there is our water tower just there. And you've got Wavering Down there and Crook Peak in the distance. But yeah, very, very low the res here. Very low. Well, you'll have to forgive me for the shaky footage as well, guys. This is being done on my phone. I'm just looking in the centre of the res. It's like you can see that bubbling. It looks like a jacuzzi, doesn't it? And there's about 5 of them dotted about. I can't pick the other ones up. Like I said, sorry about the poor footage, but it is on my phone and it is on maximum zoom. But what is that there? So guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up there. Very low, isn't it? I know I keep saying it, but it's unbelievable. Like I said earlier, I'm amazed that we haven't had a hosepipe ban or anything, but hey ho. So guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And all the best from Somerset Man Walking. Take care, stay safe. Catch you on the next one, guys. Cheers.